Hi all, Raven here, founder of financial literacy social enterprise MoneyMind over at www.moneymind.global. Just a reminder that we have our free samplers available in the following topics of our 5 pillars: money mindsets, savings, budgeting, investing, wills and legacy. Those again: money mindsets, savings, budgeting, investing, wills and legacy. Now, these 5 pillars are pretty much just my pillars of financial stability, which I realize are the basic foundations of financial stability in our personal finance life. And I created them for myself on my own journey, and then I'm sharing them with the world through MoneyMind.global, which is a social enterprise designed for the mission of empowering people with financial literacy to carry on with their own lives and feel more financial stability, less stress, less insecurity, and thrive. Pretty much. So you don't have to worry about money as much in your life, because these foundations are a really great checklist to check. Am I good in my money mindsets? Am I good in my savings? Am I good in my budgeting? Am I good in my investing? Am I good in my wills and legacy? As a checklist, these 5 pillars are coming out as paid courses over the next few months. So you can sign up for them anytime now. And they're really well priced at the moment. And the prices will keep going up over time as we add more content. But right now, the current price is like $49 US for a pillar. And you can sign up for that now, and you will get the pillars as they roll out. And there's a bundle package as well that will be available for purchase that you can buy all 5 of them for $188. And I think that's something like almost $60 savings in there. So I'll make that available today, and so you can access that if you like. But go and try the free samplers, which are 10 minutes each, to check where you are in all of your money areas in terms of these financial foundations. The free samplers are 10 minutes. The paid courses are 1 hour, making notes and all kinds of stuff. And today's topic is 3 huge money mistakes that people make and some possible solutions. It's a very long broadcast, so I'll try and keep this shorter. So, 3 huge money mistakes: avoiding your money, not investing, and too much risk. So, avoiding your money. If this is you, you tend to say, oh, it'll work out, or I'll do it later. So you ask yourself, about my money life, how much do I say, or have I recently said, I'll do it later? Is that you? If it sounds familiar that you say, I'll do it later in any of the areas of your money life, you might want to check out the free samplers on saving and budgeting and ask yourself, what is the outcome of my current path? What is it? Where am I going to end up? Am I going to end up with no savings? Am I going to end up with no investments? Where am I going to end up if I still keep doing what I'm doing now? Because if you're always going to do something later, you're going to keep doing what you're doing now. And later may never come until it's too late, or until you have to scramble because suddenly it's urgent that you need to make a change. So do it now. Don't do it later. If you're a money avoider, you can start out by addressing the fact that it's possibly fear-based, thinking there's so much that you need to know or to take the first steps on. You can try these free samplers in all 5 areas to gauge where you're at. You can also do the full pillars, and within a month, within 5 weeks, you'll have a different outlook on your financial life in a way easier way than I have ever seen delivered. Okay, so I created this for myself, and then I decided to share it because it seemed like the easiest framework to be able to plug and play on your financial life. If you apply 1 pillar for 1 week, you can come out of 5 weeks, like just over a month, in a different direction. You can change the way your boat is going by just applying each pillar for 1 week. So if you actually want to make a big financial change in your life, it's not advice, it's just guidance so you can see where you're at and make decisions. But this 5 pillar thing is just so simple, easy, plug and play, and is starting to become available now. You can buy the whole 5 pillar bundle now, or you can just buy individual samplers as they apply to you. And like maybe just the investing pillar, or maybe just the budgeting pillar, whatever it is that works for you. So 3 huge money mistakes that people make. Avoidance, right? This was me ages ago. And I started out, because avoidance is all not always, but often fear-based, I started out just expense tracking. So if you are avoiding your money, you might want to start out just expense tracking. And If you're avoiding investing, then that's the second one we'll touch on, and I'll talk about how we can possibly address that. So you might want to start out expense tracking if you're just avoiding your money stuff, and that will give you a little bit of empowerment in terms of knowing where your money's going, just from the disciplined habit of expensing what you're tracking, what you're spending every single day. Just start today. Just do it for like 2 days. And then if you can continue for a week and then 3 months, you'll have a really great eye line on where all your money is going. And that is massively empowering. I have to tell you, I didn't realize it was such an empowering part of that process. And that's in the budgeting pillar. So check your free samplers on budgeting if you want to have a little bit more of a gauge of where that's at. So 3 huge money mistakes: avoidance, not investing, and too much risk. Not investing, a lot of us will be a little bit fearful of investing. What we might want to do is go check our risk profiling questionnaire out at the bank. It's free, and it will show us our risk tolerance and what investment style of weighting might suit us. So if we haven't already done that, go ahead and try it. We could also consider making investments in areas that are a little bit more safe and stable feeling, like our IRA or our MPF. So the retirement accounts, especially if they're matched by employers, we might want to start just, making motions in that area actively to just build our confidence in terms of investing in ways that aren't like super crazy risky or overwhelming for us. Also, a good thing to do if we're not investing is educate ourselves. You can go over to my Instagram at moneymind.global, and you can click on my people that I'm following, and you'll see a whole list of really great financial educators and financial literacy accounts that you can follow. And people from all these different countries are giving really relevant advice. Please go ahead and follow all of those people, so that when you go onto Instagram, you start micro-learning and micro-educating yourself in those areas, so it feels more comfortable to us instead of less risky and uncertain. So if we're avoiding not investing, it's very likely we have fear in our minds or in our brains. So just so you know, your prefrontal cortex, the front of your brain, decision making. Your limbic brain and the back part of your brain is emotional. It's like a little kid. And what we want to do is our limbic brain will feel fear and say, I don't want to do that. I don't want to try. What we need to do is make sure that we are guiding it through proving that these things are safe. Educating ourselves on risks so that we can make a decision. A kid won't want to jump across a little puddle until it knows, okay, this is a safe thing to do. And then it will be like, oh, I'm in the puddle all the time. You can't get that kid out of that puddle. Like, it just wants to play in it. It knows it's safe, but it will be uncertainty in our minds about things that are unknown, unproven, and untested. And so we'll be tentative about taking decisions that are not already done, which keeps us in our same habit track. You see what I mean? So if we're not investing, we want to educate ourselves, we want to get to know our money personalities, and we want to just take the first steps generally with our financial advisor or other financial professionals, or making our own decisions based on our own IRA accounts or retirement accounts as suits us, as is our money decision process, okay? So what we could do is look at the free samplers of saving and investing just to see where we're at and check our current status in savings and investing. Okay, so you can go over to moneymind.global, the website, and check out the free samplers there. Number 3 of the huge money mistakes that people make: avoidance, not investing, and too much risk. If you're taking on too much risk, the question to ask is, do I know whether I'm taking on too much risk or not? The question to ask is, if I lose this money or this area, am I okay financially? So for example, if you have like your portfolio, your investment portfolio, and then you diversify into crypto, if you lose that part, the rest of your portfolio may be okay. But if you decided to put like half of your money into crypto, if you lose half your money, are you still okay, or are you not really okay? So it really depends on your saving timeline, plan, life cycle, and you have to ask yourself, am I taking on too much risk? So that is a really big mistake that people make, and you want to be choosing to take on risk if you're comfortable with that. But you also want to be comfortable with the losses that may incur as a result. So if you are taking on too much risk without realizing it, you might want to just clean up, make sure you diversify and have eyesight on whether you're taking on too much risk or not in your portfolio. And you should generally be able to say, yeah, I know where I'm at in terms of taking on risk. Like I have really stable foundations and then I've got some risk, or however much works for you and your style. So please remember, all of this is not advice. You have to go see a financial advisor or your bank advisor to get financial advice from people who are able to see your situation and all of that. And please remember that you want to go with people that you trust, who are not trying to sell you random stuff that they'll get commissions on. So that's something to keep in mind when you go to your bank or when you find financial advisors and things like that. You want people that are in your best interest, growing your best interest long term with you. But no one's going to care about your money more than you are, so you need to be on top of it. And these 3 huge money mistakes are easily avoidable. Those 3 money mistakes: avoidance, not investing, and too much risk. You just want to make sure that you are not making these 3 money mistakes unless you really want to be. And most of us, we don't want to be. We're just kind of doing them out of habit, or because we're overwhelmed, or for whatever reasons. But ask yourself, are these 3 money mistakes things that I am making? And if so, what do I want to do about it? Something? Nothing? Make a change? It's entirely up to you. Like your whole money life is entirely up to you. And here at moneymind.global, we're here to help you find out your own preferences, style, personality, and know yourself so that you can be confident that you're making the decisions that you're happy with about your money life. You can follow us over at moneymind.global, the website, or on Instagram at moneymind.global, or here on the live broadcast. I'm Raven. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm the founder of financial literacy social enterprise Money Mind, with the mission of financial literacy empowerment so you can get on with your best life and not have to worry about your money stuff. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, like, share, and I will see you next time.